Joined Semper Fidelis because what happened with my brothers and sisters, that a lot of them came home and did not have the support, did not have the family support of what should have been. And it was tough. It was tough for a lot of us coming back home. And to me, it just gets really emotional. And when Papa approached me and he said, do you want to join? I'm like, I just said, yeah. I never even gave it a second thought. I loved him to death. I was his first sergeant of arms, and whatever Papa asked me to do just got done. Same as for Murph. During the Vietnam Veterans Reunion in Melbourne this year, my little godson, 9 years old, his name is Nicholas Avery Medina. He went over to Murph, our president, and asked Murph if he could be a member because he wanted to help the veterans. I was speechless, and it brought tears to my eyes just to think that a 9-year-old wanted to do this. And when I spoke to Murph with his name, Murph and I just came up with Nicholas Avery Medina. His name is Little Nam. And I am so proud of him that there is no words, more words that I can say. And I love him to death, and I love my organization.
VA Convalescent Hospital and see the men and women up there, they're forgotten heroes. They really are. So, I mean, a lot of their own families don't even come see them. And that really hurts them. Because, they don't want, they give up everything, and nobody's bringing anything back to them. They're like in a prison. They get told when to go to bed, when to get up, when to do this, when to do that, and it's hard. But so anything we can do to make their life a little bit easier, I'm glad to do it.
Jealous for the fact that my dad was a Vietnam veteran in the United States Air Force, and I saw him come home when I was a kid with all kinds of problems and concerns, and he had numerous nightmares and everything, and he was in the Central Florida convalescent home for a year, and I saw some things in that convalescent home that were just disturbing and unbelievable, and how all these wonderful people were just literally left behind, and their families never came to see them. And when I learned about Semper Fidelis 2 years ago, and it was a veterans organization, I jumped on board in a heartbeat because I really wanted to be a part of an organization that could help people like my father, who was in the convalescent home. This organization does a lot.
I joined this organization because of what we do for the veterans and for the children's organizations, and also my wife's father was a veteran, and it's just so a great feeling, to know that we're out there doing these things for the veterans and for the children. And we also support a lot of the VFWs. We're there to help all these organizations, and to be a part of this great organization, we got a good leader that just is always thinking about helping, always. And that's why I joined. Everything from the heart.
I joined really, I had done a hang around thing for a while because Murph and I worked together, and he had been urging me to come by and see what it's all about. So I made a couple of functions, and then last December I went to the VA convalescent home for the Christmas dinner, or Thanksgiving dinner, and that iced the cake for me. I mean, I walked away in tears, totally committed. And then at Christmas time we did the children's run, and just to see the expression on those kids' face who had really never had anything, that live in a place that sometimes they don't know where the next meal is coming from, but to see the joy of the toy, getting the toys and what have you, I believe in what this organization does and what it stands for, 100%. I'm a Vietnam era veteran, although I did not serve in country. I did 3 tours with the United States Army, 3 separate tours. Some of the stuff I did, I still can't talk about, but I'm still proud of it. For a long time I wasn't, thanks to Murph and his wife Teresa, and some of the guys that surround me right here. I'm coming out of my shell anyway.
You know, I've been around these guys a short time, and just a few stories that I've heard so far, it's touched me deeply. I wasn't able to serve, and whatever I can do to give back to the guys who have served and the people still serving, I'm there. I feel a lot of these men have not gotten recognition that they really deserve, and I'm sitting here with a bunch of old farts. So I think this younger generation that I represent, I think we need to kind of stand up and say, hey, we're here, free, living the way we live because of these guys. And I think if my generation is going to stand up and support them and represent them and help them out where they helped us out, then I think we're in trouble. So I think whatever I can do to help these guys out, help the vets out, or anybody that needs help, for that fact, I'm there.